Wow, what a wonderful afternoon. So I just want to say thank you so much, Jacqueline, for that wonderful introduction. That was so kind of you. So Vice-Chancellor, distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen, I'm very honoured and feel deeply privileged to receive the Honorary Doctorate of Laws from the University of Law for my services to diversity, charity and law. This is the UK's longest established legal education provider and one of the best law schools in the country. I would also like to express my gratitude to the University of Law and to tell you how delighted I was when I received your decision to confer this great honour upon me earlier this year. As a proud alumni, I can recall my own years at the University of Law when it was called the College of Law. And my course was called the Bar Vocational Course, which is now called the Bar Professional Training Course, with great fondness. Now, many years later, I've worked in-house for some of the world's largest investment banks, setting an unconventional path in my legal career. My values and work match those of the University of Law's commitments, where diversity and inclusion are one of their core values. We are both helping to champion and nurture diversity, equality, and inclusion to the highest levels across all sectors to deliver change. The University of Law plays an essential part to develop skills and the talents of the potential and diverse lawyers. This includes working with the Miranda Brawn Diversity Leadership Foundation. The University of Law, especially Lisette, believed in me and my idea to launch an innovative diversity leadership scholarship, offering not just funding, but mentoring and work experience. This also included supporting my very first diversity lecture, which made UK history in 2016 for being the first of its kind. Today is a special day for celebrating my and your trailblazing achievements. Well, this is not only for me and you, but also for our loved ones, and I'm delighted to have my parents here with me today to help to celebrate. Everyone receiving a degree has achieved something quite profound, and this accomplishment is of major significance. Congratulations to the graduates and their families and friends. I would encourage you all to follow your dreams, to find your perfect career, and to be open to unexpected opportunities. There are so many challenges in the world today, and I would like to challenge each and every one of you to change that. I would encourage our next generation of lawyers to find your own path. Never stop learning and never give up in order to be true leaders. Personality begins where comparison leaves off. Be unique. Be memorable. Be confident. Be humble. Dare to be different and help to change the world for the better. A favourite quote of mine is by Robert Frost, and it's 2 roads diverged in a wood, and I took the one less travelled, and that has made all the difference. Why not give it a try? As a diversity and equality leader, I have to acknowledge the fact that this year, 2019, is a very special one, especially for the legal industry. It will be 100 years since the Sex Disqualification Removal Act was passed, and this paved the way for women to finally practice law. And it's also the 10th anniversary of the UN Convention of the Elimination of All Forms of Discrimination Against Women. A few months ago, I did a TEDx Women's talk in Italy, and the theme was "Want to change the world at a faster pace? 2 steps on how we can close the diversity gap together. Engage our next generation, i.e. yourselves, and also engage men." My main message was that we need to come together in order to close the diversity gap. You do not need to be female in order to speak up for gender diversity. You do not need to be a person of colour to speak up for race diversity, or for LGBTQ, disabled, and so on. Men supporting women is important, but so is women supporting women. Nearly 50% of the global population are women. Hence, it makes every sense to help half of our global population succeed, which will result in a stronger global economy. Recent reports show that women continue to be vastly underrepresented at every level, which is linked to the gender pay gap. For women and men of colour, it is even worse, especially when you look at the race pay gap. Progress is not just slow, in some cases it has stalled. So how can you make a change in your everyday life today? The first step would be to simply talk about diversity and to create the awareness. Start with one person, one kind act, maybe with your family or friends. Then use your voice and speak up. Support diversity and mentor those from diverse backgrounds. These include people as young as 4 years old. I gave a talk a few years ago, and the children were aged 4 to 11 years old. 99% of them did not think that women could become lawyers, judges, or managers. However, after my talk, they soon changed that mindset. We all have the power to change that mindset. Change your own behaviour in order to close the diversity gap, starting from where you are right now. Call out bad behaviour and discrimination. Many think they need to just keep quiet about diversity because it doesn't affect them. However, it affects all of us. Men should be part of the solution. Everyone has to get involved. We are all on the same side, and gender equality in the workplace is often seen as a women's issue. But the key to solving the problem, it lies with men too. Invite men to find ideas and attend diversity events. Worldwide data shows that when men are actively involved in diversity initiatives, especially gender diversity initiatives, it is not a win-lose situation, it is a win-win situation. 96% of organisations report progress. Where men are not involved, only 30% of the organisations report progress. All the men out there that are graduating today, remember this when you enter the world of work and get involved. Encourage everyone to get involved. The belief is to help us collaborate and to be involved with this global discussion, and that it is possible, and that we're not targeting just one diversity strand in preference of another. It is purely to create an equal and fair workplace and world. Justice and equality is one of the world's pressing needs. How do we make the world fair and equal? Togetherness. It is together. That's where we can change the world for the better in the workplace and across the globe. This is regardless of your gender, race, age, social background, disability, sexual orientation, and so on. Do not be afraid to be part of the solution. The power to change the world is within each and every one of us. Congratulations, class of 2019. Congratulations to your friends and family. Good luck, and thank you for listening. Vice-Chancellor, distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen, thank you so much for this honour.